Hello, everyone. This is a reading for the Mercury Retrograde. Yeah, that dreaded time again. No, sometimes they're hard. Yeah, I know they're hard because actually it's followed by an eclipse that we had. So there's a lot of shift of energy. So we're gonna start with it's basically, I think the Mercury Retrograde is going to be Taurus, maybe even Gemini. I'm not sure, but this is also intuitive reading. Of course, where Taurus is in your chart and all that is going to affect you and should be more difficult than with Taurus and I think Gemini, but doesn't necessarily mean so. So we're going to look at what you need to review, rewind, and what may occur. The collective that I see in this Mercury retrograde is going to last from April 21st through, I believe, May 14th, okay? And we will start from Taurus too, but let me do a little collective here from what I see. There's a lot of energy here that I see collectively dealing with groups of people. There is, on the light side, some nice unexpected celebrations that may happen here too. We may be bonding deeper and purging things. Either it's we're finding people that are going to be more like-minded and maybe we want to go into partnership or into love relationships. New friendships may be coming in, or this is reconnecting with people that maybe we haven't seen in a while and being able to reconcile things. So I do see that. And love is really a big thing here as well. Now, the downside is we could be dealing with some conflict. It is important, I feel, to stop arguing at times. We simply can't proceed forward at times. This could be some kind of conflicts of interest. Not everyone's on the same page. There is too much stacked up against us at times, okay? So if we're arguing, it's like pick and choose your battles at the time. Things will improve if we take advice too. So getting constructive criticism, listening to other people's point of view is going to be important. You could also take a different approach. And the best thing is to try to avoid conflict as much as possible. Keeping still at times, especially impulsive, it's like these urges and impulsiveness could come over us at times. So keeping still, keeping quiet, watching and learning is going to be important at this time. Not doing anything directly, just review things. Take time out to consider all your actions. Think very carefully about what will be the results if you start something new at this time too. So there is that strong reflection there. We are dealing with strength. We are dealing with health. There could be some retraction in health, or improving our health could be a big focus here too. We could be a very stubborn and we need to kind of broaden our horizons. But we're unstoppable with some things too. We have this kind of energy here. Some of us will be overcoming addictions and fears. We'll breaking through some obstacles that are in our path though. So I do feel that energy. We could be dealing with the men in our lives for some reason are coming in strongly here too. And being able to break through some kind of obstacles, definitely with that said. I do feel there could be an increase in delays, yes, and that's very common in Mercury retrogrades. A lot of frustrations, miscommunications, and some mishaps. Some things can go a little chaotic. Finances, I do feel also could be a sore point here. Be careful of overspending or retail therapy, because of course we could regret it. So there is that urge to splurge, and we need to kind of hold ourselves back at times. Relationships, we need to maintain some boundaries to avoid triggers, and too much introspection is too much at times too. So avoid being too isolated, but there is a lot of introspection. There's a sense of wanting to splurge or experience things. For some of us want to run, make some vacation plans. We want to take some time off, quit our jobs. We want times to ourselves. So controlling impulsive urges is going to be important as well. Okay, so definitely seeing that energy there. All right, so now we're going to start with Taurus. All right, Taurus, you have a lot of options before you. A lot of overthinking though too. So these are the things, reviewing, rewind now is a very important time. This is travel also, and opportunities may come at this point in time for you too. And for some of you they're maybe connecting with people overseas or wanting to travel overseas. So I do see that kind of energy. You're kind of in the deep here. Okay. You have to take care. All right. Especially if you're going to go into places. I would avoid any unfamiliar places right now or foreign. Like if there's foreign travel for work or whatever it is. There could be some, I don't want to say danger, but it's just stay in familiar places is what I'm feeling here. Watch your step, because you're kind of on the edge with some things in some certain situation in your life. And this is a deep pit. So you don't want to fall in, so to speak, metaphorically. You must remove yourself from some situation, but proceed also with extreme caution with what you're doing at the time. So I do see that kind of energy as well. I am seeing here a lot of disruptions, maybe dealing with bad weather for some of you too, could be a thing. There's some setbacks, but you have some hidden blessings here, and expect the unexpected. So you're going through some transformation. There can be some things beyond your control here, unexpected change. Maybe some plans will be ruined, and then you've got some more options here too. But it's important to see the silver lining. So don't count on everything. There could be some sudden changes is what I'm feeling here as well. You are dealing with not everything is as it seems as well. All right. So this is, again, needing to study, review. You could be doing a lot of research at this time. You could have a major breakthrough, especially if you're in science or in the computer world. I don't know why I'm technology. I'm seeing that kind of energy as well. I am seeing keeping some things more to yourself. Don't believe everything you hear. Also, maintain your reputation, because there is someone who may want to slander you or throw you under the bus. So it's like maintaining your status quo somehow is what I'm seeing here. So Taurus, definitely seeing you recovering from any crisis as well. So I do see that, but it could be stormy up and down here. Some setbacks, but also definitely making some kind of milestones. And it is some forces beyond your control. So kind of expect the unexpected. So I do see that kind of energy. It's trying to walk through the storm calmly as much as possible is what I'm seeing here for Taurus. Okay. Now we're going to move on to Gemini. Gemini, you have love, compassion, decisions. Sometimes this is repressed feelings that we're seeing here too. Maybe you're saying everything is okay, but it really is not. It's like these hurts or triggers may come through. All right. So I do feel that energy. Love, family, money is showing up here as well. For you, there can be some sudden increase with finances. Things are going to get better, but you also must be very clear about what it is that you want and how you're going to invest your increase, whether it's love, abundance, or money. I feel it's something with finances as well. Don't squander things. Invest very wisely in both your time and people at this point. And enjoy the good times, okay? Because I do see that. So there's an increase in abundance for you as well. Now, you have, for some of you, this could be unexpected pregnancy. High fertility here. Some of you may be dealing with, if you're a male, this could be also trying to get your parental rights. There could be some kind of clash here. The seeds that you plant now are going to be very important. Okay, they can build for the future, but make sure that you will be planting the right seeds. You may be starting something new now. So it's something to revise as well. I do see a symbolic new beginning here, something that's going to be significant. I do see here also for some of you dealing with maybe ancestral, maybe you are adopted and you're trying to find your birth mother, father, you may find them. So I do see that there's strong new beginnings here for you, for Taurus, I said Taurus, maybe Taurus is involved, for Gemini. I do see blessings coming through, an offer of love, new friendships may be coming in as well. Compassion, love is definitely showing up here as well. And you have some high creativity that can bring you some kind of closure that it's like throwing yourself into creativity is going to help alleviate some triggers here. A lot of compassion. Maybe these are new invitations, help from friends. So definitely seeing that kind of energy for you. It's actually not that bad. So yeah, you know, that's a positive. But these are things to even review and not push forward with till the time kind of passes as well. All right, now we're moving on to Cancer. Cancer, you have the stone of luck, success, building upon something that's secure. So this is your goals, your dreams, your wishes, where your success is, your money, your desires, compassion, love. Yeah, there's a new beginning here. These opportunities could be coming up and you'll be like, you know, why don't these things happen when it's not Mercury retrograde? Or you could be like, you know, I always want to make plans, or I'm excited to want to do something when I know I shouldn't be doing it now. So I kind of see that energy as well. Now, what I'm seeing here, there could be a little bit of a small restraint that that's going to be happening. You may be feeling standstill, like nothing is happening, and the result is going to be like frustration because you want to move forward, or you're waiting for this to end. It's like you have everything. You have your ducks in a row. You have all the pieces that you want, that you need together, but nothing seems to fit somehow, or it's not the right timing, so to speak. You are being in a way restrained somehow for your own goods, but don't force things, because then it could end up in failure, or, you know, you rethink it later. So I do feel that kind of energy as well. I do feel here business, good business deal may be coming through too. A significant person may be coming through here that a wish may come true. Something you've been wanting for a long time, but it comes in a different form, or unexpected. Like this person could be leaving, like someone you didn't want around, maybe is possible. Financial stability and prosperity is something that you're looking at too. And this is going to be a strong, great financial opportunity. But I do feel you're going to master something too. A lot of you could be dealing with inheritance, property matters. I don't know. I'm seeing that kind of energy here. Strengthening bonds. Families coming in strong here too. You're kind of being thrust in the leadership position here. This is like you're looking at long-term wealth, real estate. I do feel that energy. And how your investments. So I am feeling that kind of energy. A wish fulfillment will come through. Okay? You have success and luck on your side, but this is a time to reassess things too. So that's the messages that came in for Cancer. Now we're going to move on to Leo. Leo, you have some adjustments here too, love, luck, but there is some negativity here, and it's a little bit hidden. Okay? So there is a lot of adjustments to make too. So definitely seeing that. This is a long-term review where you invest your time, money, and energy in, and how you're going to work smarter, not harder, because some of you are exhausted. You're working, you're making money, but I do feel this is an important time to review and make some decisions for the future, and it is monetary connected to, and also your career is what I'm feeling here. I do feel a gathering of people or something. It's like you need to kind of get a group of people on the same page, or you need some kind of help, or try to pick and choose your battles. You could be the peacekeeper or trying to keep peace here. You need a lot of support for something too. And you will get some support around you, and you need a lot of support around you at this time. And you need to kind of lead as well at the same time. Who's going to support you or be on team Leo unless you are going to lead is what I'm picking up here. You know, so look who's going to follow you, who is on your path. And no one will unless you are absolutely sure what your motives are. So make your motives very clear, and your goals. So it's reassessing that too. There is a strong energy here of exploration, reunions, reconnecting. You got a journey ahead. This could be some of you making some kind of vacation plans. Some of you are going to be more on this spiritual quest too. But you will be moving towards your destination, wherever that is, with some crossroads and making some important decisions and reviewing things. Okay, so I do feel that energy. Things will work out for you. Usually when you least expect it, just have faith as well. So I do feel that energy here. Travel, plans and that, there may be something to review there too. Okay. All right. So now we're going to move on to Virgo. Virgo, you got 3 stones. Everybody got 2. You got 3. There's important messages for Virgo here. Okay. Virgo, thoughts can become things. Some of you are going to realize that you actually negate yourself, that, you wish for something, you get it, and then when you get it, oh, I hate it, oh, I don't like it. And you end up getting either fired or you end up losing it. And then you're like, later you find something else and you're like, oh, I wish I can go back to that or something like that. That's got to change. That's something to review, because you are like, thoughts can become things for you. And this is something to reassess here. So that definitely showing up. Love, money, family, and health is showing up for you. Empowerment and some creative blocks though. Now, there are some things that are falling apart for you. All right. It's like you're going to feel like everything is falling apart, but it has to. You cannot rebuild until you have torn down your old ways. So this is like now tearing down everything that is old. And for some Virgos, definitely, you don't have to do anything. It's all being done for you. So the universe is kind of stepping in and doing this for you in this Mercury retrograde. So definitely seeing that kind of energy. I do see the cycles of life is showing up here too. Something's coming to fruition, but again, be careful what you have manifested, because you reap what you sow, so to speak. I see a lot of fertility here, abundant energy. You could be dealing with life, death, and rebirth, okay? It's important to work toward the future, all right? It's like you could feel the shifts of the Mercury retrograde, the seasons of life, so to speak. So each season could be making an impact to you. This is a time for you not just to think it. It's like turning your inspiration into reality is going to be important here as well. You have a cycle that is going to be closing up as well. For some of you, really need to balance your time and make some valuable decisions, but think things through. Very important message for Virgo. For some of you, this is also you needing some more information, connecting to people who have, I don't know, they're very highly educated or something as well, as what I'm picking up, and that could inspire you. Long distance travel. Some of you may unexpectedly travel as well, or the opportunity will come, and something to think about as well. All right. And now we're going to move on to Libra. Libra, you have the Tower here, and this is a tower of self-worth, things of value, your earned income, health, and also shared resources. Money is showing up here, and also it's a healing energy. Somebody new may brighten your life and come into your life is what I'm feeling, or there's a sense of beginnings, and also honesty. I am seeing that kind of energy. It's actually looking a little bit more positive for you, because what I'm seeing here for Libra, you've got abundance around you, and this could come for no reason whatsoever. It's like you could be rewarded with some kind of abundance, or there's some great luck, could be dumb luck, but don't rest on your laurels or look for that dumb luck. Just let it happen. This is great luck. Don't question everything. Don't question why. Just enjoy things, but at the same time, don't make impulsive changes, because that luck can turn. You could try sharing your luck with others. There's a sense of needing to share something here as well. And put something away for the future. Nothing lasts too long is what I'm seeing here. There is refuge and finding protection and seeking guidance. Some of you needing to find a trusted ally or someone who you can trust. Safety is showing up here too. For some of you, it could be more spiritual and you're summoning, or you could be doing seances. I don't know, summoning your guardians, your spirit guides. It's a time for you to look at your foundations and create a safe space for yourself. You are healing. All right. Take advantage of this time of creating what is something that makes you comfortable. Be with people who have your best interests at heart. So it's kind of being pay attention to your surroundings now. Be alert. Keep your wits about you. So I'm seeing that kind of energy too. You have some decisions to make. For some of you may be thinking of moving. For some of you may be making some plans for the future and travel plans. This is a time to make the plans and then move forward, but not a time to do it, is what I'm picking up here too. You definitely have this option that the world is your oyster. You don't have the world stone, but that is what I'm picking up here. Okay, it's a clean slate, new beginning. All right, so that's Libra. Now we're going to move on to Scorpio. Scorpio, home, foundation, some negativity and focus here. There can be some adjustments. Maybe there's something that you don't like that's going on there that you need to kind of adjust. You have spirit connecting spiritually here too. A spiritual person may come through as well. Come into your life is what I'm picking up here as well. Something is about to complete for Scorpio, but you need to look at everything. Now, if everything is in its place and all is in order, there is something that's stopping you. What are you're going to reassess what is stopping you then to complete something? Is it that you're not absolutely sure that you want something? Something to think about now. So you're going to have to question what your motives are. You're going to have to be very honest with yourself at this time. So this is a time to reflect on that. I'm definitely seeing that kind of energy. You are going through some big transformation because, again, I think I've seen this for Scorpio before. And again, you could be making some major life changes. Your point of view may be changing. You may be changing your mind about things because I do see it's like there is a lot of transformation, seeing things so differently. Something may come across to you that brings about some big change. Self-transformation is really huge here as well. A lot of enlightenment. For some of you, these are relationships too, and someone spiritual. That's a twin flame may come in. Matters of the heart is definitely showing up here. Also, someone who is very supportive. This could be a female in your life, and maybe a mother is coming into focus. But I do feel here love and some important decisions with love. This could be a major contract or a deal, like you sign up for something for, and you have to work, because this could be a contract for work or something. So dealing with that energy, thinking things through, but something wants to complete and you're not sure yet, but love is coming through. And it's also an opportunity to build partnerships there. So this is definitely showing up. So that is for Scorpio. Now we're going to move on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, what we're seeing here, refurbishing love, choices, needing some balance. Have you been helpful? Have you been giving too much or receiving too you know what I mean? There's a balance between giving and receiving here that's going to be very important. You're going through some emotional transformation as well. Follow your intuition. You may be also feeling some changes in spirituality and in love. For some of you, you want things maybe just say you've been very unconventional. Now you want things more traditional, or vice versa, something like that. There can be some talks of commitments, joining some kind of a club or organization. Something that you love is showing up here too. So there is something there that's coming through. Spirit is trying to talk to you. All right. Now you can manifest a lot too, but you have manifested some things here. And now it's like a review. There is a sense of dealing with fate. So some things that are happening and occurring now, there's a reason for them, for good or for bad. And it's going to affect your, how you feel. And you're going to really be reassessing things. I do feel here you could be waiting, and you still have to patiently wait for something. It's like, you may feel there is no progress for a time, and you must wait patiently, especially during this time. However, that does not mean that nothing is happening. Okay, so there's something in the works for you, and you could be doing something too. Maybe kind of like behind the scenes, and you're keeping more thoughts to yourself, or somebody's like wants to help you, but they're not telling you that. Okay, don't try to force things. That's not going to work for you. Not all the pieces of the puzzles are together. Not, some events or things need to occur first. They're not there yet. They're not in place yet, but they will be. They will be. I do feel for Sagittarius, there's a good omen here. Great success is going to come to you, but for those who are patient. You can make it or break it at this point if you're not willing to wait for something. And this could be with a relationship or something of desire. I do feel here you are dealing with fate. This is the wild card. There is some karma here, for good or bad. Everybody's karma is different. You need to seek deeper insight at this time. Not everything is revealed. Be open, invite new possibilities. Be prepared for unexpected. Okay? Anything's possible now. Patience, again, I cannot stress how patience is going to be very important. All right, be careful of what you do reveal to others. Okay? You need to look deeper in your situations now. What else is there? What other opportunities are there? All right, so I do feel that kind of energy. Okay, getting a deeper insight is going to be very important. There's a sense of even some secrecy. You don't know everything that is actually happening around you. So it could be a sense of confusion. So follow your intuition as well is going to be very, very important now, and expanding it. Okay, and now we're going to move on to Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. We are seeing here some negativity, some doubts, thoughts. I feel it's more in your head than it is actually a reality. So that's definitely showing up here. There can be some picking and choosing your battles with people that you work with, home, foundation, love, money, all of that is kind of coming up. This is your abundance and your peace and your joy and your happiness all combined together, is definitely showing up here. For some of you, there is a focus on what you want to make things more comfortable. You want to make sure that you have a backup supply. I'm picking up for some of you. So this is a good time to kind of build on things. I do feel you could be dealing with also spirituality here. This is like a lot of communications, trying to get answers and delving into prayer. There is poetic justice for some of you here. I do feel here you're going to gain some insights. There's some mysteries that you're dealing with, but knowledge will help you. For some of you, could be going into getting readings. There's enlightenment. Maybe some of you want a spiritual career. Seeking some kind of something that's going to make you very happy, that's going to doing what you love. The money will come, like a job or a hobby, and turning it into a money-making hobby. So I do feel that energy. Positivity, it's like there is a more adjustments and changes with the home and the family. This is positivity. For some of you, this could be a surprise news. Maybe your mother or a mother figure is going to say, surprise you with something, is what I'm feeling. It could be news. There can be news of pregnancy. I feel this is a time to also be humble. Humility is very important. This is being very tolerant too. You may, there may be something that people think that you're judging them. So being tolerant, you may find the help that you need. Okay. And displaying humility. It's not a loss of face as people think. It's merely a loss of your own ego. Okay. So that is very important. Do all things in moderation now. Balance things. Okay, because there's a warning of going overboard or overindulgence, and maintain equilibrium, maintain harmony as much as you can. So balance is going to be very important for you at this point in time too. I do feel here you're going to acquire some answers that you need. You're going to have a lot more spiritual clarity and wisdom at this time too. It is important to communicate very clearly now. You could be faced with some strong misunderstandings here. Okay? So communicate very clearly as well. All right, so now we're going to move on to Aquarius. Aquarius, you have some decisions with love. Matters of the heart is definitely showing up strongly for you. I do feel here... I do feel here spirituality is very important. Choices and decisions. there can be an expansion with family or in addition to in the home, is what I'm feeling. Someone may leave the home, someone may be coming in the home. You could be dealing with taking care of, you could be a caregiver or something. There is some energy there that I'm picking up too. Relationships are definitely coming into focus for my Aquariuses here. Okay. Sometimes I feel here, sometimes, all right, how do I word this? Some of you may want to wing something and do things alone, but you may need to seek a partner. For some of you, maybe you've been single for a long time and you weren't really thinking about it, and now you're looking to partner up. You want a relationship. So there could be this change here. Maybe you need your partner's approval for something, or you need their support for something if you're already in a relationship, whether it's work or in all relationships and how you relate is going to be important. Sometimes it's very important to know that we need a partner to achieve our dreams, okay? You can't go at it alone. So it's very important to seek out your soulmate, people that you know that are on the same page as you, and join forces at this time. That is going to be very important. You benefit through a symbolic relationship. Together, I'm telling you, you can conquer the world here. You need to be part of a team. So teamwork, collaboration, compromise is going to be very important. All right. That's something definitely to think about. I am seeing here some of you are going to be dealing with, this is prosperity, abundant energy, drawing money into you at this time. So this is gaining a lot more financial insight and wisdom too. It's important to project the most positive energy that you can. There is something abundant in your life. It's in its works here, but just being patient is going to be important. This is examining the purpose of everything, and your efforts are going to pay off. Okay, even with finances, I do see new beginnings, and there could be some movement at home and adjustments. Maybe you're going to remodel things. Maybe people, it's like there's some kind of changes here. I do feel that this is a time to be open to new beginnings, to be open to new experiences, newcomers, new fresh energy. Allow that to come, especially in your home and your relationships. Okay, so I'm definitely seeing that energy for my Aquariuses. All right, next, Pisces. Wow, Pisces, you have some interesting energies here. Pisces, you have a personal tower here, so this could be just things just turn around, acceptance, sudden changes. Definitely seeing that kind of energy. There could be something that is revealed here or just blurted out. Communications are strongly indicated here. Some secrets may come through or something is revealed. I definitely feel that. There is a focus on your health as well. For some of you, this could be needing to take care of your eyes, take care of your teeth. There is something here. For some of you, maybe your nourishment is very important. Your health. Now is the time to look after yourself is what I'm seeing here too. And make some adjustments here. Watch your diet at this time. For some reason, I'm seeing that for Pisces. Watch your diet. Be kind to yourself. It's important to take plenty of nourishment, healthy eating, vitamins, minerals, whatever it is. Rest and relax at times, okay? Don't take on anything new at this time. Build upon your strength first. That is something that I'm feeling here too. This is a lot of challenges here, conflicts maybe. This is internal changes, trying to get used to a normal, that something's going to be kind of totally different. It's like now, okay, now my schedule changed, or I'm doing something, or I'm experimenting with something. Now it's a new normal. Maybe you'll be changing something with work. There could be ups and downs here. As I'm feeling that energy as well. But you got some strong movement here. Some of you will be looking to travel. Maybe this is a time you want to buy a new car or something. Think about it first, because I see something with transportation. There could be some sudden changes. So You're definitely going to be making some making progress, but mindful progress. This is an intentional forward movement. So it is good to plan for the future. All right. So I do see this. It's like mounting the horse and then being the rider later. Okay. So just learn to mount first some of you will be traveling between, I want to say, the physical and spiritual realms. This is getting really deep here. All right. So this is, maybe you have some kind of psychic or supernatural, experiences. All right. Connecting to people you trust. Who has your back is very important now. You have a strong journey ahead that you're going to make some progress. Things can start moving really quickly the minute Mercury retrograde goes direct, is what I'm feeling here. But there's a focus on the health and well-being as well. This is definitely teaching and learning now too. So I'm seeing that kind of energy, and definitely making some big adjustments in your lifestyle. Okay. All right. So next is Aries. Aries, home foundation. There's some negativity here. Creative blocks, passions, desires. This is a good time to not make excuses and start making plans on how to make money on the side. Starting to build on things that you are good at. These are talents as well. I do feel your family is coming up strongly here. There is a big focus on family. Make sure that everything is well with your family. Then all will be well for you. So you have to make sure that the people that are close to you or family, that everything is okay. I don't know why. Check that things are good at home before changing anything. So there is something to observe and look and check. Okay. So definitely seeing that energy for Aries. Aries, I also see here, don't focus on lack, focus on the basic needs that you have. Some of you need to develop a stronger spiritual practice. For some of you, this is also, you have some restricted progress, but something needs to be done first. Either you got a red tape to go through. There is a process. You need to kind of meet some kind of deadlines or until some needs are met. Then there's a progress, but it's restricted now because a good, strong foundation is required. Okay. This is a time to reassess, pipe dreams, castles in the sky, so to speak, and seeing the reality and creating your own reality. Okay. You need to kind of ponder what needs to be done before proceeding in some kind of situation. Beware of making impulsive decisions or moving too quickly now. So examine all motives. This is strong time. It turned off. A strong time to examine all motives, definitely. And I want to say here, you could be dealing with a lot of prerequisitions. There's some kind of requirements to something maybe that you want and need. There's a lot of help around you. It is a time to start focusing on the things that you have and the blessings that you have. There is a lot of help around you. And this is maybe missed opportunities. And now you're going to look at it like, oh, why didn't I do this? Why didn't I do that? But, the time will come. Okay. Make things, the necessities are important now, and building strong foundations. All right. That is what is important. There are some requirements of you is what I'm picking up here. This is also something is in the works for you. You don't see it yet. Counting your blessings, very, very important. All right. Because if you're not happy with something, you could be dealing with some kind of either disruption or some kind of boredom. You're sick of something and you're tired of something. And that could kind of get you a lot during the Mercury retrograde. So now is the time to reassess it. Okay. But it is building first a strong foundation and thinking what must be done before proceeding. Okay. All right. So that wraps it up for the Mercury retrograde. We'll get through it. Okay. Important to kind of review this every week and Yeah. All right, everyone. Bye for now.